Hey, it's me. I was just tagged in the 20 questions challenge by my mom, MzBrazell, and I couldn't get the questions to print, so I have them on my iPod. I'm gonna try to do this whole video in one take, so I don't have to edit it. I can just upload it, and I don't have to take the time to delay uploading the video and edit it. So, all right, let's go. Number one, things you can't leave the house without. My cell phone and earrings. I feel naked when I don't have earrings on, and since we've had cell phones for the last, what's it been, 15 years now, something like that. When I don't have it, I feel like something is going to happen and I'm going to need my phone. Never mind all the decades that came before that. All the decades? Yeah, all the decades that came before we had cell phones. Now I need my cell phone and my earrings. Favorite brand of makeup? I am not loyal to one particular brand, but I will tell you that my favoritist foundation ever is Hourglass Immaculate Foundation. It's wonderful. It's like a liquid that turns into a powder. I have really sensitive skin. See, I'm broken out now. This itches, and I got too much sun the other day. I was helping a friend look for a car. We're out on the car lots and everything, getting too much sun, and my skin doesn't like it. But that is my favorite foundation. I don't have a favorite makeup brand. Favorite flower. I have a little story about my favorite flower. I used to like flowers that I felt were unusual or, exotic flowers. Orchids, birds of paradise, calla lilies. And a flower that I didn't particularly care for was the geranium. My grandmother, great-grandmother, I don't remember my mother really having geraniums, but my great-grandmother in particular, there were always geraniums by her back door. And I would just, what's this flower, ugly flower? It seemed pretty common. The stems weren't particularly pretty. They're just kind of gnarled up and whatever. And they were just always around. And just probably within the last less than, I don't know, maybe the last 10 years, maybe fewer than that, I have come to appreciate and really, really like geraniums because they can grow anywhere. Basically, you put them in a pot, you forget about them for a few months, throw some water in there, they bloom again. They are hardy plants. They don't give up. They hang on and on and on. And they bloom wherever you plant them. You give them at least a little bit of water, and they can make beautiful, beautiful flowers off of just very little sustenance. And I look at them as a metaphor for some of the wonderful people in my life, especially the women in my life who raised me, or the women that I admire as well. Yeah. Okay. Favorite clothing store? Favorite. I love Marshalls and Target. Target's not really a clothing store. Does Marshalls count? I love Marshalls. Like, I really have to make myself stay out of Marshalls. I would have said New York and Company, but their clothing is kind of hit or miss lately. The quality of their clothing is hit or miss lately. It used to be better quality. So sometimes things are, really good, nice quality, and sometimes I go, this is cheap. This is junk. But their clothes always fit me. How sometimes there's a store where you can go to and always find something that's going to fit you. I'm tall, I am curvy, and yeah. In a lot of stores, they don't have clothes that fit the way that I'm built. So I always come out of Marshalls with something, though. I really need to be put on a Marshalls diet. Heels or flats? This hurts my heart because I love a beautiful shoe. A beautiful shoe is like a work of art. I went to my podiatrist a couple days ago complaining because I bought some shoes recently. I know my feet are temperamental. I've had foot surgery on both of my feet. I had bunions like, 20 years ago, something like that. And I had to have surgery because I was in such pain. And I wore heels for a while after that, but lately all I can wear, I can only wear flats lately, and it hurts my heart. And I was telling my podiatrist the other day, I was like, can you tell me what kind of cute shoes I can wear? And he laughed. He was like, basically, girl, you need to be glad you can walk. So I had to let go of the heels. I love them, but I have to choose flats. Favorite perfume? I love Aqualina's Pink Sugar. I like vanilla. It is the most heavenly, my favoriteest, I know that's not a word, scent. I love it. It's just warm. It makes me happy. And Aqualina is like vanilla cotton candy. Yeah. I like scents that smell like food for some reason. I mean, I don't want to smell like pizza or nothing like that, but vanilla and fruits. I don't really like florals. Sandalwood is nice, but vanilla and fruits, I love them. And vanilla above everything else. And Aqualina Pink Sugar smells like I imagine heaven will smell like. I hope. Okay, number 7. Did you make good grades in school? I was very capable of making good grades, and I did for the most part until I got bored. And then I was like, I can do this. I just don't particularly feel like it. And so sometimes I would just do what I needed to do to get by. So mostly yes. I didn't flunk out of school, or I wasn't in danger of failing anything. It was just sometimes I was more into being social than I was into my grades. Yeah, I don't feel like it hurt me in any way. I knew where the line was that I couldn't cross. Plus, my mom wasn't gonna let me go too far into the red. Favorite colors? I love violet, like a deep, rich purple, and hot pink. Those are my colors. Do you drink energy drinks? No. I was working production, and this company, I won't name the company, they brought in a few cases of energy drinks for the people in the production office just to give us. That happens sometimes. And I had never had one. And all these people were raving about different energy drinks. At that time, they were still pretty new. And so I had one. I'm like, oh my goodness, this tastes really good. I didn't know what I expected it to taste like, but it tasted better than I thought it would. And I didn't feel any different. So I had another one. And like 20 minutes later, I was sweating. My heart was pounding. Like I was holding onto the desk because the room felt like it was tilting. And I prayed, God, if you let me live through this, I will never have another energy drink, because I thought I was gonna die. Like it was the most horrible feeling. So I don't know. I guess other people don't have that reaction, or they think it's fun or what. I don't really know what happens to other people when they drink energy drinks, but I don't ever want to feel like that again. It was terrible. So no, I do not drink energy drinks. Plus, I don't need anything else to pep me up more. I'm already borderline ADD. Okay, do you like swimming? I do. I like being in the water. I like swimming. I don't like the mess that it makes of my hair. Like it makes it all hard and stuff. And then, yeah. So the question was, Do you like swimming? My answer is yes, I like swimming. There are some things surrounding it that I don't really like. Like I don't just, once you've gone swimming, then you're just like all wet and you have either chlorine on you if you've been in the pool, or you got some other crap on you if you've been in a pond or the ocean or whatever. It's just the cleanup, the aftermath is a mess. But actually being in the water, I do. I love it. Number 11, do you eat fries with a fork? If I'm trying to be cute, then I'll eat fries with a fork. Or if I don't have my hand wipes with me, which I usually have, that should have been one of my answers, number one, then I will eat fries with a fork. Otherwise, I'm eating it with my hand. I mean, yeah. If my hands are clean and I'm not, trying to impress anybody or be even halfway appropriate, I eat them with my hands. Favorite moisturizer? CeraVe. CeraVe has saved me. When I first developed rosacea, it was just... You see, I got, pointed out these little bumps that I have now. They were all over my face. And I didn't know why CeraVe, rosacea looks different on people with darker skin. If I had light skin, if I was white, it would have presented as like a lot of redness. I'm brown, so a lot of times we can look up close and tell, oh, there's some redness there, but it doesn't look the same as it does if you have light skin. So it took a while to be diagnosed. Once I was diagnosed, I had to figure out which products work for me, and my dermatologist gave me little trial-sized bottles of CeraVe. And those, they were just so soothing. I wear CeraVe every day. I apply it every time I wash my face. So I usually apply it once in the morning before I put my makeup on, and then once at night after I've washed my makeup off. And if I wash my face another time during the day, I'm putting my CeraVe on. It makes my skin feel protected. Number 13, do you drink juice? Yeah? Like, I don't even know what kind of question that is. I drink juice. I drink real juice. I don't drink. Purple drink, red drink. I don't drink that. I'll drink fruit juice or vegetable juice. Not too often because I don't need that sugar rush. It's better for me to eat a piece of fruit than it is to just be drinking juice all day long. And I used to keep juice in the house because I would make smoothies, but then I found myself just sucking down the juice, so I rarely have juice at home now because I'll just drink it. Do you want to get married? Number 14, I do not want to get married. I thought I did up until I was about 20, somewhere between 24 and 26, the shift happened where I realized that I didn't want to get married, that I didn't have to get married. I started looking around and I just saw more and more women who weren't married or who had never been married, and they were fine. They were living lives that were seemed to be filled with happiness. They weren't sitting around crying about why they didn't have a man or they didn't have a husband, because some of them did have men. They weren't married. And I realized, oh, I don't have to do that. And so I opted not to. And yes, I've been asked, just so y'all know. Do you get mad easy? I wouldn't say mad. I get irritated by things. I do get road rage, and I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to work on that. I can be fine and just mellow and happy-go-lucky, and I get behind the wheel of the car and somebody does something stupid and unsafe, and I get really, really angry, which, it hurts me. It doesn't hurt them because they don't even know I'm mad. But mad easy? No. When somebody does something, first of all, not a whole lot of people can make me mad, because I think in order for somebody to really make me angry, I have to care about them. And just, random people, I mean, unless you're affecting me personally or you're affecting somebody I care about, you're really not getting to me like that. And if I do get angry, then I do something about it. Not like, I'm not talking about fist fighting or anything like that. But I'll say, if it's somebody that I know, I'll say, hey, you did this and I don't like it. Let's talk about this and deal with it right here, because I don't want to carry that with me. Like carrying anger and, I'm mad at this person. I just rather say what I got to say and keep it moving. I say what I got to say. You say what you got to say. I know where you stand. You know where I stand, and we can resolve it or we can not resolve it, and we can both move on. Either way. If somebody I don't know does something to me, then, I do what I need to do in order to not carry that anger around with me, which is why I'm working on my road rage. Are you into ghost hunting? No. I don't want them looking for me. I ain't looking for them. Do you? Let's see. Number 17. Any phobias? Yes. And here's why I'm reluctant. I'm not going to answer this. Yes is the answer. Yes, I have phobias. I have one phobia in particular, and I don't want to answer it because I'm putting this on the internet, and people are crazy. Sometimes people will do things to you, because they're crazy. So I don't want anybody doing to me what it is that I have a phobia about. The people closest to me know what it is. And the whole interweb don't need to know. Do you bite your nails? I do not bite my nails. I used to bite my nails up until I got braces. And then I bit one of my nails with my braces on, and it split lengthwise. And thankfully it grew back together, but I've never bitten my nail since then. Have you ever had a near-death experience? A car accident is the closest. Where I was driving home. I was a freshman, I believe, in college, and I wasn't driving. I was riding with my friend Kiefer, and we were on the 80 going from Iowa to Chicago, and he was speeding, and we were singing to Madonna's Like a Prayer, and very animatedly, and he went off the side of an embankment. Basically, we were going too fast around the curve, and he just kept going, and it seemed like everything slowed down. And it had to happen fast because he was doing like 80, 90, something like that. But it seemed like I could feel the seatbelt holding me in. We were going like this, and I was just leaning forward. I could see where we were going, and it just seemed like things slowed down. And I was thinking, oh, so this is how I'm going to go. And we came to rest at the bottom of it, and checked on one another. You all right? Yeah, you all right? Then the cops showed up, and the cop said, well, what happened? And he said, I was going too fast around this curve, and I lost control of the car. And the cop said, yeah, I know. I tried to catch you back there, but I couldn't catch up with you. I'm laughing now because it's, 100 years later, and I'm fine. He's fine. But it was pretty scary. It was scary. And then I had to make up a lie to tell my mother why we were so friggin' late getting to Chicago, because she was waiting on me to get home. And then she ended up having to pick me up from his house because his car, he couldn't drive me there anymore. And I don't remember what I told her. I don't know, but that's it. I didn't want to worry her. Do you drink coffee? I love coffee. I love the taste of coffee, but I drink decaf because when I drink regular coffee, I'm talking real fast, like even faster than I do normally. My eyes are about this big, and I'm a little loopy. So, loopier. So, I do drink coffee. I love the taste of coffee. And I've loved coffee since I was a child. I would go to church, and they had like free coffee in the basement, a coffee maker and everything. And my friends and I would make ourselves some coffee. Then we would dump like half the sugar they had in the coffee. So it was really like dessert in a cup. But just within the last 3 or 4 years, I stopped putting sugar in my coffee. And I never thought I would like coffee without it, but I actually appreciate the taste of it now. A really good coffee. So that was 20 questions. I think that went really fast. Well, it didn't go that fast because it's still 20 minutes, but that is the 20 questions tag. And thank you, MzBrazell, for tagging me. I'm going to tag some people under this video. I want to make sure I get their screen names exactly right. So look under this video. I may be tagging you. Okay, see you again soon. Bye-bye.